All right, this is the December 11th, Monday edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Let's talk about what's ahead. We have put the previous winter weather event to bed, and we'll begin to scan ahead and look at the longer range. I'll do that here in the latest edition of the video. But let's start off with this morning. This is a look during the 5 o'clock hour from the Appalachian Ski Mountain web camera. Some nice snow on the slopes there. Looking pretty good. Temperature 28 degrees there at Blowing Rock. Not bad at all as we start off the day. Nice ski conditions as well. Look at all these powder conditions there at all the ski resorts across the region. Let me show you that one more time. A lot of powder, a lot of slopes available to you. A lot of the slopes that are open in mid-season form as well. Really good stuff if you like to head up that way. There's the Greensboro Tower camera just prior to 6 o'clock. It's chilly. Temperatures in the 20s. There's the Charlotte Dowd YMCA camera right there looking toward uptown. Temperature in Charlotte at 29. A lot of Piedmont folks down into the 20s this morning. 28 in Raleigh, 29 there in Charlotte and Greensboro. Boone at 29. By the way, it's as cold as 19 in Beech Mountain there in the mountains this morning, so certainly some cold temperatures. Radar satellite, pretty quiet. A lot of sunshine is on tap for us as we go through the day. I don't know if you caught any of that football game there in Buffalo yesterday. That was some incredible lake effect snow. Hard to remember for me that much snow on the field during a game. That was pretty incredible yesterday. Now, a little bit of snow in the upper Midwest and the western Great Lakes. That looks rather innocent right now, but that low pressure is going to cause a pretty significant footprint of snow here through the Great Lakes and into the northeastern part of the country. And it will also kind of unleash the next blast of Arctic air that will readily and quickly plunge into the eastern part of the country over the next 24 hours. Now, I mentioned that snow. Look at this. This is Futurecast today and into tomorrow. This is really going to pile up in parts of the Great Lakes in the northeastern United States. Look at these snow totals here on Futurecast. There's some big numbers. There'll be some 1 and 2 foot snow totals there through the eastern Great Lakes and parts of the Northeast with this Clipper system. All right, for us today, a lot of sunshine here in the Carolinas. Pretty nice weather day, but here comes that cold front. Clouds increasing tonight as that front approaches. Behind the front, there'll be a little bit of mountain snow late tonight and into tomorrow morning. I do mean a little bit, though, maybe a 1 to 2 inch type of deal in those favored northwest-facing slopes, so not a huge deal, but a little bit of additional snow. Great news for the ski industry there. For the Piedmont areas, we start off our Tuesday with some clouds, and then we see the clouds erode pretty quickly thereafter tomorrow. Now, it's going to be blustery tomorrow. Look at these winds. These are sustained winds on Futurecast at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 10 to 25 miles per hour. Could easily have some wind gusts in the Piedmont, 25 or 30, and could easily have some mountain wind gusts over 40 miles per hour tomorrow. And that means it's going to be chilly. Now, your temperatures there look like that, but you factor the wind in, definitely a chilly feel to the air. And then our coldest day this week is Wednesday. Quiet, clouds and precipitation-wise, but look at these lows Wednesday morning, and some of these numbers could easily be colder than what you see here. And then our high temperatures like that Wednesday afternoon. Certainly a chilly weather day. Now, as we head into the weekend, we see a moderating trend. Notice a bit of a ridge this weekend into early next week. But I don't think that lasts that long. Let me show you some longer-term ideas here. Let's start off here with a look at the European ensemble mean. Actually, there's the 850 temperatures. Let me go to 500 millibars here, and this is kind of the upper level pattern. If I can get that, here we go. Yeah, here's what I wanted to show you. All right, so this is Friday evening of this week. Notice at that point in time, let me go a little bit earlier here. This is back to Tuesday of this week. Still at the big ridge in western North America. There's the midweek shot of cold air. But by the time Friday rolls around, notice the ridge temporarily flattening. And so the result of that is some bit of a milder weather setup here as we get into early next week. Not warm, per se. Nothing overly warm, but definitely milder. But I don't think that sticks around. Here we are by Friday of next week. So this is out at the 22nd of December, rather. Big ridge again going up in western parts of North America. And I think that sets us up for another cold pattern as we get closer to Christmas. So you look at 5,000 foot temperatures here. This is the midweek cold shot. So that's overnight Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Still chilly to start the weekend. Friday into Saturday looking rather chilly. And then again, this is a bit of a milder setup Sunday and a Monday of next week, but I don't think that sticks around. This is Wednesday, the 20th of December. And that next shot of colder air moving in. And the Canadian ensembles in pretty good agreement with that idea. There's a look at the Canadian ensembles for December 23rd, Saturday, before Christmas. And then the day after Christmas, there's your cold pattern back in the eastern part of the United States. And if you're wondering about the next storm system, nothing to get terribly excited about. Here's the GFS. Let me go back to, let's see. Let me go back to this one here. This is Friday. Now, there are some indications of a low pressure moving from the Gulf to the western Atlantic during that time period, Friday into Saturday. At this point, I don't think that's going to be a tremendously big deal. In fact, most models are dry and suppressed with that. It could trend northwest, but I don't see a whole lot to get terribly excited about at this point in time with that late week system. But again, for snow fans, it kind of missed out. And again, that was pretty much the Charlotte and the Raleigh areas with this past winter weather event. Look, winter is far from over. In fact, it technically hasn't even begun yet, and I like the looks of the pattern, certainly a pattern that features some cold air around as we get deeper into the month, and we'll see how long it sticks around into January. But certainly, the first ingredient is cold air, and I don't think we have any real lack of that in the overall weather pattern. All right, that is it for the latest edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.